Hello, so in this video I'm gonna show you a quick secret tip about array modifier. If you want to make copies like that, roundly, so you in the correct place. So what is array modifier? The array modifier creates an array of copies of the base object, which each copy being offset from the previous one in any of a number of possible ways. Alright, so how to do copies like that? Let's try to delete, no need. Let's start from the beginning. Alright, let's add cube. As you can see, there is a pivot point, that yellow dot. Actually, it will be the center of the array. Alright, so we need to move the cube. The same will be for your object, but we don't need to move the pivot point because it will be the center of the scene. Alright, so how to move the cube without moving the pivot point? Go to edit mode, G, and move to any side. Alright, as you can see, cube is moved, but the pivot point stays in the same position. Alright, that's good. And right now, let's add the array modifier. Related offset, we don't need it. For this example, count, let's increase to the beginning, maybe 10, alright. And there is an option object offset. So that's an option that allows to copy objects around the middle point. Alright, object. We need to select the object which will be in the center and which controls all the rotation. Alright, as you can see, I can't select the pivot point, so we need to add a new object. You can add cylinder or circle, but for this example, if you don't need to see that object in the scene, so let's add plane axis or arrows. Alright, we have an empty object. Alright, and if I go to array modifier once again, now object, I can select this empty object. Alright, empty object is selected, and actually this empty object controls all the rotation of array object. Now if I press R button on the keyboard and Z, as you can see, I can move it aroundly, and it creates round copies around this middle point, the pivot point. Also, you can once again go to the array modifier and increase, decrease numbers if you want to make like that. Alright, so thank you for watching and see you next time.